What's going on, guys? Motovillain here. We just got back from vacation and decided to take the bike out for a little rip. Let's go ahead and get her fired up. Let's get this warm start going. Oh yeah, she's sounding good. I do like the way the V-twins sound. Not a bad sound at all. Not a bad looking little bike. I'm pretty sure I want to turn it into a stunt bike. Try to get like a little cage for it. And that way if we practicing wheelies and this and that, it don't tear it up so bad. It's the only bike I got right now. Let's go ahead and hop on. This SV650. I'm right at 6 foot tall. My feet are flat-footed yet, so it's definitely, it sits low. Comfortable bike, really light. Fun little bike, man. It's got a little bit of power, not a whole lot of power, but it's got just enough to have fun on. It's still dangerous, so you still gotta be careful, but fun little bike to get out and have a blast on. Figure we go out here and do a couple little pulls. It's been a week since I've been on the bike. Let's filter past these people. I don't feel like waiting. Here goes the Popo. My mic position again, because I hate that I can't hear anything in the videos. Make it back here to some back roads. We'll do a couple hits, and I hope you guys, when you watch the videos, take it literal. Go out there and practice your counter steering, trail braking, you know, ease on the brakes when you're in a turn, and then as you start to lean, you start to ease off of the brake, so you start braking smoothly, and as you dip in, you slowly start to release those brakes. Some people will say don't use the brakes in a turn, which you don't want to grab them, and always when you pull up behind somebody, watch your mirrors. And I always pull kind of at an angle so I could shoot right here in between these two trucks if somebody was flying up behind me. And it's probably a good idea to keep it in gear so you can just, I can just take off if I need it to. And that's another thing, well, a lot of people don't practice, that it's handy to have, is learning how to take off fast. The more you practice it, the better off you'll be, because you don't want to have to sit and think about what you got to do to take off fast. So practice it enough to where it's like second nature. Damn, that truck's throwing rocks everywhere. Always practice your counter steering, taking off fast, and braking. Woo! I think it's going to rain. It's cooled off a whole lot in the last couple minutes. Clouds are building up. Damn, that truck stinks. Woo! What a fun little bike, man. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much, but it's definitely not the most powerful bike I've ever had, but I'm having so much fun on it. All the power is usable. Hit it. riding a bike. So much fun. Recommend it for everybody. And if you get the right bike, it's not a real expensive hobby. Gas is cheap. And if you get an expensive bike, like a race bike, insurance and the bike itself may be expensive, but you don't always have to get that kind of bike, at least at first. Love the way it sounds. Woo! Alright, let me chill out for a second. Don't want to have too much fun. You can go fast enough over that hill, you actually come up off the ground. Pretty wild. Do one more pull. Get back home before I get in trouble. See if we can't hit 100. Come on, though. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Oh yeah. Use your brakes in a turn. Like right now I'm using the brakes, letting off, release. Just don't release all at once so you don't upset the front end. Release smoothly, on the brake smooth, off the brake smooth. Same thing with the gas. And then if it does start raining, just more so be smooth. The smoother you are, less jerky and on and off, less chances of sliding and wrecking, especially in the rain. Just want to try to be extra smooth. Trust your tires. Unless you got ball tires, then don't trust your tires. Go get some new tires. But like this bike needs tires pretty bad. They still grip pretty good, even in the rain. I've rode it in the rain a couple times. Woo! Look at all that gravel. Woo! Watch your gravel. You gotta watch those little driveways on these little side roads. People get fresh gravel and it pours out onto the road. Luckily it's in a straight stretch back there. You guys get out there and practice. Enjoy your bikes. Leave a comment if there's anything you like to learn, like to know. You guys be safe. Have a great day. Peace. Pop. She got a couple of pops. Oh yeah, I got a new clutch lever and brake lever, but it doesn't fit properly, so, and it looks to be the right lever, it's just the paint is so thick. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to take and like grind it off right here, and then I think you know, it'd be a lot easier to two-finger it. See, this clutch comes way out. This one here, it won't come out that far. So it should be a lot easier. But, I mean, it goes in there, but it doesn't pull right. So, I need to sand all this off, all this paint, and I think it'll fit properly. But you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you next time. Peace out.